Okay, Skyrim Remastered, Khajiit Assassin build, and this is episode 16. We're set to legendary difficulty, and after the last episode I was in Riften, and all I've done is come over to Whiterun with the intention of selling off some bows I had left over after smithing in Riften in the last episode. I come here to Whiterun and I come to Belethor's store, and he has something I want to buy, so I wasn't going to start here.
Did you need something?
Need something?
But he has
Got
this
something
he
to
has a
say?
necklace I want.
Trinkets, odds and ends.
So he
that
has
sort of
this
thing.
necklace of major wielding, so 25% more damage from one-handed attacks, and it's 1500 gold. I don't have that gold on me, but I have potions to sell. And while I'm at it,
What can I
I've
do
had a
for
few questions over the last few episodes, or since I started this really, about mods. So I will quickly run through mods and then we'll get on with this. So I'm going to Trevor's watch in this episode to get the spell tome for Detect Life, but let's do mods quickly and buy this ring, do some potion mixing and get to Trevor's watch. So mods, why I'm going to do mods now is I'm going to buy that necklace of one-handed. And in the past in Skyrim, one-handed enchantments didn't increase dagger damage, but now they do because I'm running the unofficial Skyrim patch, which lets enchanted items for one-handed improve daggers, but it also changes a lot of other things for the better and takes out a lot of exploits and glitches. So it also takes out how you used to be able to take a marksman potion for improved bow damage, but it improved dagger damage as well. So with this running, I can buy that necklace and improve my dagger damage. I run lore-based loading screens, which just adds a bit more trivia and lore-based detail into loading screens, a bit of variety. Merchant Death Prevention Project, which means that none of the storekeepers or merchants can actually die. They're protected NPCs. So you don't have that drama of dragon attacks or anything like that killing off your vendors and making life hard. I've got the Parthenex's Dilemma, which fixes the fact that when you run up the main quest line and the Blades quest line, that you have to actually kill Parthenex to continue the Blades quest. So I'm going to try that on this character at some stage. The only cheaty sort of mod I run is 150% jumping, so it lets you jump 50% higher than normal. So I don't use that to exploit and get into places where you probably shouldn't be able to get to with normal jumping. I just mainly run it because you used to get caught in the environment quite a lot in Skyrim. Excuse me, I just muted the mic and cleared my throat. So I don't use this to exploit or get to areas I shouldn't be able to get to. I just use it so that I don't get stuck in the environment. And since I've been running this on Skyrim Remastered, I haven't got stuck in the environment anywhere, so I use that. Oblivious Horses. So horses don't attract the attention of enemies, so they don't get involved in fighting, they don't get aggro themselves, and NPCs don't get aggro with them and fight them instead of you. Less yellow filter, self-explanatory. Belt fast and quivers, which just puts the your quiver across your lower back so that it's not in the way when you're looking in third person. Just makes life easier and looks cool. Point the way simply just makes the signposts around Skyrim when you're running on the roads more legible. You can read them a lot easier. Vampires, no attacks in town. So vampires suck, no attacks in town. That just means vampires don't attack in town. So it used to drive me crazy how you'd get to Riften or wherever you're going, and every time you went there it seemed there was a vampire attack and you couldn't get on with what you wanted to get on with. So no vampire attacks in town, but they still attack on the road on wherever Skyrim decides to spawn them in, just not in town. Saber cats respawn. So saber cats respawn like bears and wolves when you kill them. So saber cats don't respawn in the normal game once you kill them. Unlike bears and wolves, this just makes them respawn after they've been killed. No BS AI projectile dodge, so that thing where they do the matrix, where NPCs do the matrix thing and dodge your arrow. They don't do that with this mod running. And no auto aim, which means that with a bow and an arrow when you're trying to lead an enemy that's running sort of across you or diagonally, and you lead them. Auto aim in Skyrim takes over and fires the arrow straight at the NPC, which means it's very hard to shoot somebody that's moving or when you're leading them. This takes that out of the game. But it also means a static target. You have to have your aim exact, otherwise you miss, because auto aim doesn't take over and correct for a static target, which means you can be a bit off with your aim and still hit with auto aim on that. So it takes that out, makes it a little bit harder for static targets, makes it easier for moving targets. Relationship dialogue overhaul and realistic conversations, just add a bit more dialogue to NPCs and followers and stuff like that. And I run go away map clouds, which means there's no clouds on your map, so when you're trying to look at the landscape and get a feel for where you're going by looking at the rivers and the landmarks, you can see the map without the clouds in the way. You do have to run this mod really low in your load order, otherwise it doesn't work. And that's it for mods. Alright, so let's get into this. So I want to buy that necklace, but I'm a bit short on cash, so I'm going to go into the potion shop and I'm going to mix a few potions to sell off to Belethor. I've still got a heap of bows left over, 20 odd bows from the last episode, so I'm going to take the gauntlets for alchemy off Fendal and I'm going to equip them. Apparel, alchemy gauntlets. And let's mix 10 potions. I've been carrying around for a while with me some ingredients, which are Dragon's Tongue, Fly Amanita, and Mora Tapanella for when I didn't need to raise some money like this. So let's craft those 10. That'll do. Items, apparel. Put those gloves back on. So I have all my active effects in place for selling and getting better prices, which I just gave before I started this episode. The gift of charity gave the bum a gold coin, so I get a speechcraft increase of 10 points, and I have the blessing of Xanathar still. I have better prices from my Xanathar amulet, and I have the Blackguard hood for 25% better prices.
Both common and rare.
So,
Hello,
have you got any money?
So you're interested in
Yeah, I am.
potions
You have
and
got money.
ingredients?
Perfect. So I will sell you those potions I just mixed to make the money to buy that necklace, which should be just enough money. Or actually, Belethor's got his full complement of money too. Most of the traders he should have. It's been a while since I've been selling off in Riften. Oh, in Whiterun rather. So let's go and buy our necklace. And then we'll head for Trevor's watch.
Need something?
Yeah, I need a necklace.
Give a holler. if
Hello,
you have any
Belethor.
questions. Got something to say?
What do you got for
Oh,
sale?
a bit of this and a bit of that.
Apparel. And I still don't have enough money for that necklace. So I can sell him some of those potions I just mixed. Clean his money out. Or close enough to it. I can afford the necklace now. So I will buy that. And then I'll sell him potions and bows to get my money back. And I have some bows still. 23 of them. Yep, perfect. Alright, we got our money back. We got our new necklace. While we're here, I was gonna do all this off camera, but seeing this guy had the necklace and it's a pretty good one, I might as well show buying it. So everybody knows where it come from. So we might as well sell to the blacksmith lady the rest of the bows, lighten our load, make some money while we're here.
I don't claim to be the best.
What do you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much
Have you got any dwarven ingots? You got 4 dwarven ingots. I'll buy them. I'll buy your iron ore too, seeing it's only 3 in gold. And we will sell you some bows to make our money. Yep. Leaves her with 64.
Don't forget to check inside
Finish
the
your
shop if you need
conversation.
anything.
And I'll check in the shop and see if this guy's got cash. If he's got cash, I'll sell
See anything you like.
more bows to him.
Welcome to war. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
I should actually look and see apparel. The only thing I'd be interested in is stuff like this, minor alchemy. I might leave it for this episode. I'll just sell off and then I'll look later. So dwarven bows. We will sell them to you. Yep. And we've still got 3 left, 4 left. We will...
Good doing business with
Might as well go to the Drunken Huntsman and see if he's got cash. He should have. Haven't been there for a while either. And then we'll get out of here and head for Riften. Head for Trevor's watch.
Everybody in here? Give a holler if you have any questions.
What have you got for sale?
Hello, Mike. Bows and arrows for the mighty
The
huntsman.
Mighty Huntsman, hey? Weapons. We will sell you them. You've still got gold, so we will sell off the epic bow as well. Not the one we've got favorited. We got 5,000 in gold. We're
Thank you
rich
very
again.
much for
I
your
should go and
business.
buy training with that, but I'll do that next episode. We're a fair way off a level up, so we'll be right with that. Alright, let's go. Riften, here we come. So we are going to go to Trevor's watch from Riften, and we might as well put the marker in now. Trevor's watch is up the river here. So if I put a marker about there, and I head for that marker from Riften Stables, we should come across Trevor's watch. Hopefully we land here and it's night time. We can run up the river and collect some Nern root, some canis root, pick up a few ore seams on the way, and get the first bit of Trevor's watch done. I probably won't get all this done in one episode, seeing I've shown this buying of the necklace and selling and trading to start with, so we will actually get changed into our shrouded stuff for travelling and fighting. Ring of minor archery, necklace of major wielding, so that means we can't run the bound bow without changing necklaces. So we'll discover this farm here. And pick up a few caddis roots and stuff on the way. We just want to discover the farm. Yep. And we might as well take the wheat, seeing we're standing in front of it. And here somewhere is a canis root. I think there's like 4 or 5 canis root we can pick up. We won't go chasing canis root off the track. We'll just pick up the canis root we have to run sort of not far out of our way to get. There is another one here somewhere. So canis root is hard to find at night, but when it's night time you can see the glowing of the Nern root that I want to pick up. So the easiest way to get from Riften Stables to where we're going is, and you don't want to fight anything, is just swim the whole way. So we'll do a bit of swimming and we'll swap banks here and there to avoid getting distracted along the way. There's another canis root somewhere here, and then we need to swim. There it is. Take that canis root, and now we will swim to avoid this the fort that's here, so we don't have to fight the wolves that the guys will let out. And if we swim over to the island here, we can pick up another couple of canis roots and a Nern root next to a golden glow. We'll sneak so we don't aggro up the guys inside golden glow. We'll pick up that canis root and the one that's just here. Get this Nern root. And off we go to the next Nern root. So it's a bit of a catch-22, this character. I started at level 1, so I sort of think I need to show the building of this character, and it's probably not 100% where I would have wanted him to be now at level 23, because I did do this a bit differently. It's a different way I normally do it, because I wanted to record and show most of it, so I bought a lot of training. So I did level speech and alchemy to fund the buying of sneak, which I normally probably wouldn't do, but it seemed like the quickest way to do it on a character when I was recording. So there is 2 ore veins here. We will mine them while we're right next to them. Pick up another canis root and another nern root that are right nearby, and I have to grab this blue mountain flower that I'm standing next to. Can't stand next to that and not pick it up, surely. Blue mountain flower and 1 more iron ore vein. There's a few more ore veins sort of reasonably close, but I'm not going to bother. And there's some more canis root that you could run to, but I've got a fair supply of canis root. Haven't been using a lot of paralysed potions on this character so far. Sort of been avoiding a lot of conflict because legendary difficulty and need to get your level up on a stealthy character because you have no armor rating and not much weapon damage other than just stealth damage. So there's a canis root right here near this bridge, and we will head off. Head back around this bank. There's a nern root just here glowing. And then we'll swim over to, I want to get stealthed and then swim. Get the bow ready to go. So we'll swim over here and discover the mill, because sometimes when you get to this mill there's a spider or wolves or something around, and sometimes there's nothing, just depends. But we'll discover this mill as a fast travel point for the future. I can't see anything around here. Right, we're damn close to an archery level up too, so I would actually like to shoot a couple of things on the way if I can, because I'm right on getting to level 60 in archery. There's a wolf right there. I don't know how the hell that missed, but it did. Oh, shot him in the paw. Alright. Skyrim would have been so good if it had area-based damage, so if you got a headshot it recorded more damage than a shot in the foot, but such is life. Alright, that's that done. Nordic Barnacle, we're standing next to it. We're 18 minutes into this episode. I really did want to run up here and just try and get Trevor's watch done in one episode, but I'm going to have to split this. I'll probably kill everybody on the outside and then in the very next episode go inside. Alright. Let's get stealthed. Actually, I want to mine an iron ore seam that's right here, so I won't fight anything or fire any arrows, which would mean I'll be in combat and I won't be able to mine. Because there's a deer right there. I'd like to shoot the deer and see if I can get this archery to 60. Come on, give me a nice flawless ruby or something. Not a thing. Alright, let's keep going. What time is it actually? Oh, it's the middle of the night. It's perfect timing. Just up here is actually a spawn point. Right around here somewhere I can hear an elk or footsteps, but there's nothing. Yeah, sometimes right here something spawns in. If you come in the daytime, a lot of times it's a thief here. Alright, is there anything on this other bank? I just want to get a couple of shots on something. There's usually something over there. Let's put an arrow over there and check. There's a single, what is it? It's a skeever by the look of it. There's one little skeever there. Go to that arrow so I can get a shot on you. Oh, come on, shoot the skeever. My God. That's quite embarrassing. Alright. We still didn't get there. I thought I was about 1 or 2 animals away from a level up. Alright, there's sometimes a wolf or a spider just up on the road here too. There's a fox in front of me. Alright, I'll put a shot up there. Sometimes there's a wolf up there. There's nothing there. Alright, Mr. Fox, sorry. Right, there's our level up in archery. So let's go straight to archery before I forget. And put our perk in the bottom. So we can put a perk into overdraw, an extra 20% to our bows. And I'm going to take... We got 4 perks to increase. I am going to go to power shot, which is a very, very strong perk in the archery tree because of the stagger. A lot of times you get stagger on your shot and you can get a second shot away on an enemy or stagger someone running towards you. And I'm going to, this is a luxury perk, but I'm going to go with a level of steady hand. Still leaves me 2 perks to increase, which I'm sort of saving for alchemy or something like that. Alright, we're done here. Let's get over here and start this quest.
Those bastards.
Hello, Stelio.
Returned from the war to find my home overrun with bandit filth.
Alright, you can
Help
wait,
will arise.
Fendal,
Can I help
please.
Agreed.
Yep, wait here.
You go on ahead.
And let's talk to Stelio and start this quest off.
Are you here? I will take back my family's castle.
That's good. What's going on here?
Finally, reinforcements have arrived. I was expecting more, though. You'd better be good.
I'm the best.
Good. The place is crawling with bandits. I suspect Brewerid planned this. There's been bad blood between us since the king's death.
Okay.
But to invade my home, kidnap my family.
What an arsehole, hey. Alright, do you have a plan?
The front gate is locked, so you'll need to use the mine entrance behind us. Open the front gate, and we'll try and give you some support.
Alright, I'll do it.
I wish we could offer more help, but our last attack went sour, and we're all that is left.
Well,
Good
you're obviously
luck.
not much chop. Alright, so
Aye.
the quest has come up, so the quest is on. I'll just check it's the only quest I've got active. Yeah, it is. Infiltration is the quest. So he tells you to use the back door to gain access to Trevor's watch, and you actually have to do that if you want to get the reward. So the reward for this quest is the spell tome Detect Life. So we are going to go in the back door, but I'm not going to do the quest this way. I'm just going to go in here to trigger the quest, so it's going to give me the complete go in the back door, and it's going to promote the quest. So use the back door complete, and then it brings up use the lever to open the gate to Trevor's watch. So you need to come in the back door for that to start. So while we're here, we will not bother. We'll just leave them in place. So I'm going to go in the top in this episode, probably kill the guys up the top. And I'm going to go in the other way, because like those NPCs are set up for you to come in that door, but there is another door you can go in. You just don't pull the lever, and when you get around there, you need to go through, and I think you need to go through and kill all those guys off that are inside. So we're going to go up the hill here and go in the back way. Which I'm pretty sure you can easily jump up here and get in. And I'm positive you can do that even without the 150% jump. If you can't, you just go around the mountain and come up the other side. So I'm going to go all the way to the top of the mountain. It's been a while since I've done this quest. And I'm going to put a shot down in here and see how many NPCs or how many enemy are in here. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 come up on the HUD. So why I stayed right high up the hill was this guy is sort of looking towards where the shot came from to a certain extent, and if I'm low down the hill, it will detect he's a chance of detecting me. So we can see now from moving around, there's one enemy there, one there, there's a guy there, there's one down in the bottom that I can see, there's another enemy over there. Okay. So this is sneaking in at night time. You can't do this in the day. If you have trouble getting into this place or these outdoor areas, there's another guy just come up the stairs. So I'm having a bit of a look to see where people path and what they do. I can't see the other side properly at this point, but looks like there's only 3 enemies on this side. And from memory, that sounds about right. So if you have trouble sneaking into these open outside areas where you get to places like this, you obviously need to be muffled. So I've got the muffle perk and I'm wearing the muffle boots. If you have trouble sneaking here, go to the Dark Brotherhood and get I'm wearing the Shrouded Cowl. If you go there and get the Shrouded Hood, it gives you a 25% bonus to sneak, which gives you better line of sight detection. So I'm going to change to my daggers, but I'm going to put on a dagger on my second hand, on my left hand. Go to third person. This guy's going to go down the hill. I'm going to put the daggers away and pull the daggers out to sneak fast. I'm going to try and stab this guy that's here in the chair and go after the guy that just went down the hill. So I've just cocked that up completely, so let's go invisible and get out of there. Too much talking, not enough concentrating. And while I'm here, if no one's looking down on me, I will pick up this canister and simply sneak away and start again. Oh no. I've really cocked it up, have I? I hope those guys all reset and these guys don't get involved in the fight, because that was just a major cock up then. Too much talking, not enough concentrating. Alright, let's get back up here and do this all again. So if you can't get up there, I'm pretty sure you can. You can go all the way round and come up the other way. But let's just go up here and do this again and do it properly this time. So all these guys will reset. We just need to wait and watch again. So the guy's sitting in his chair. That guy is laid down to sleep. The other guy is down the bottom. He's about to walk up the stairs and walk past us. So we might, while he's doing that, see if we can see what these other guys on the other side do. Which is probably what you should do in the first place. So I can't see them. They might be far enough away that they don't actually render in. Okay. If in doubt, go invisible and run away. So what I really need is that guy that comes up the stairs to come up and do his thing and loop around. The guy to come up the stairs and loop around behind the guy asleep again. Here he comes now. And we'll do this properly this time. And maybe a little bit more patiently and less rushy, if that makes sense. Patiently and rushy. Just making up my own words now. Okay, he's going to do his thing, and it might actually be to my advantage that I actually went in there and got detected, because it might take a bit of the edge off these guys. Sometimes I get that feeling. Firing an arrow into these places and alerting them and then trying to sneak in later makes things a little easier. They seem to be... Now I'm scared to get close to him. Right. Maybe not having played Skyrim for 3 or 4 days is showing. We take that kill. We might as well search this guy. Take his arrows and stuff. We can see on the other side what's going on now. There's 2 enemies there. They've rendered in. I'm close enough to them. There's one standing there. And one there. And there's a guy down in the bottom. So let's go and take an easy kill on this guy asleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to search him. There's an orcish bow. I'll take it. We'll look in this. I'll take all of that. Don't really need hide braces, but it was just quicker. Alright, now let's see what we've got going on here. There should be a guy below us. I saw him before from on top of the hill, and the other 2 guys over there. I really want to get the guy below me if I can. These other 2 NPCs over the other side here. He's going to turn and walk from where he was. I saw that path from up the top. So we will try and sneak behind this guy and get him as he gets to the bottom of these stairs. And we're about due for a nice animation. Thank you very much, Skyrim. So, he's got absolutely nothing we want. I'm going to loop up the top here again and just have a look at these 2 guys and see what they're doing. This guy is very static, the one over here, but the other guy walks a little path, so I'm a bit nervous about him. He's going to walk to the fire and look, and then I think he turns his back and I can go for the other guy. As he turns his back, let's do this quickly. Take that kill. And just duck around the corner a bit. He's still got his back to us. He's turning to look this way, but I think we're far enough away to be right. So I think I'll kill this guy, and that will probably be the end of this episode. And the next episode I will go straight into Trevor's watch and kill the rest of them. So he's turned his back. We will go down this way and come up from behind him. So he's got his back to us, but he's going to walk to the fire, so I'm going to be patient. So he turns and walks towards us. So I wait for him to turn and walk away, and we'll go for it. Quickly, quickly. And we are done. He doesn't have absolutely anything I want, except a lockpick. Right, we are done here. Search this guy. Take that stuff. Alright, the quest marker is down here. We did search this guy, didn't we? Yeah, I searched him when I killed him. So the quest marker is here. I don't want to hit the quest marker yet because that will bring them inside, but the quest told me to go through the dungeon from the back door and kill everyone inside, which is I think what I have to do. So we go in there for the start of the next episode. So I will end this episode here, and the next episode, which I will put up pretty much straight after this one as soon as I can, will be the second half of Trevor's Watch. Cheers guys, see you in the next episode.